stream or tomorrow afternoon. Sorry about that. Right. So, what have we got for you today or this evening? We've got, well, as you can see, Telling Lies. It's one of those. It's like a interactive story game. Those of you who remember a few years ago, I streamed a game called Her Story. It's from the same guy who did that has done this one. So, hello, Will. Be more careful with that door, will you? You knocked the pipe off it. That sticker goes on for fucking ages as well. I'm just looking. That sticker goes on way longer than it needs to. Hello, Pinky. You keep dropping. Do you? Is that right? Is that some sort of meme? Because you do that in voice chats as well. I don't know where it's from. You didn't hear the sticker because I had desktop audio muted. Oops, I forgot to unmute it when I started. When I changed screens. But thanks for pointing that out now, because otherwise we wouldn't have heard the game. Yeah, I know. I literally just addressed that, Pinky. Sorry about that. It's just right. I see. Yeah, I literally just addressed that. I'd completely forgotten about it, and then when you popped up in chat, remembered. I'll try and get it to you either after this stream or tomorrow afternoon at the latest. You're lucky, actually, because as an aid memoir, because this game takes the form it does, I'm sat here with a pen and paper as well, because I'll be writing down notes to help throughout the game. But at the top of my little notebook, I'm going to write Pinky's line thing. There we go. That's in no way a guarantee that I will remember it, but really weird mix. Weird mix in my handwriting there of capitals and lowercase letters. What have I done? There we go. Not that it matters. Right, I'm going to load up the game. We'll get it started. I did a test stream of this the other day, so I know there is a little bit of an intro to watch first, and then we can properly start. Close that. Right. Yeah, that it is. Wait, I'm waiting for the game to load up, but yeah, it is a bit worrying. He's usually around somewhere, isn't he? Right, we've got the game up. Thankfully, it starts there. Just check my options. Yeah, when I test streamed this last week, it took me ages to get it running in a fucking streamable aspect ratio and in a windowed mode. But I've done it. I've managed it now. That's the important thing. No. Thank you. Close. Right. Also, how was the volume on that? Because I don't know whether it was just my headphones or not, but that felt a little bit loud. But speaking of volumes, actually, hang on. I forgot to check my own mic volume before the stream. Device prop. Yeah, it's 100. We're fine. We're good. It's all golden. Right. So if you'll remember, or if you've played Her Story, then you'll know that the main sort of crux of the game is searching through a database based on keywords, and you pick up the keywords from listening to video clips that you find. What I'm going to do, we're going to explore this desktop a little bit first. This stream is just going to be like, this first stream is mostly going to be me just getting to grips with how the game works and a vague sense of what we're supposed to do. So let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Keyword, cunt. Do you know what? I think I did that during Her Story. It got results. We will check that out in a bit. I'll replace that because I think you're supposed to start with the word love. All right. Well, what we'll do, we'll have a look at... Hello, Keishel. What I'll do is we'll have a look at some of the other options first. What's this? Right. Is that supposed to say something? Dear Karen. Ah, right. ASCII art there. Dear Karen. Voila! Here is your partial dump of retina before they redacted the whole... Am I playing as a woman in this? Should I go change, do you think? Dread to think what that's ASCII art of. We'll have a look properly in a second. Oh, it's a face. It's just clicked. Right. This is what came up against your approval code. I'm not sure this is everything you want, as I'm guessing some of it is already partitioned against different codes. But it seems to cover the period of time you wanted, and I recognise 2 of the faces. Now I understand why you wanted to get this stuff. When you use the uploader, it will erase the hard drive, so please do that before they take you into custody, which they will. You know this, right? It wouldn't hurt to also burn, dissolve, pulverise the hardware. And yeah, that's an ASCII art of an old man by the look of it.
Greetings.
Hello, Hebo Karma. I'm a woman today. I don't know if you can see this on the stream, but there's a woman's reflection on the screen, and that's supposed to be me. Yeah, that's supposed to be me.
Okay, that's part of the video game. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I'm on it. I understand.
Right.
I'm in the loop.
What I'm going to do... Right, I'm going to see if this affects the stream at all. But I'm going to... Just so I'm not constantly, like, asking you to... All right, now go and watch the stream. And then I will try and stream my side of it to Discord as well. We have had problems doing this in the past. Hopefully this should be fine, though. And I've got nothing moving on my Twitch screen to tell you whether or not it's actually working or not. Because
Okie dokie.
So I won't know unless I could just bring up my stream on my phone temporarily and see how it's running. Because I've got it... Oh, shit, I'm going to lose my streak on that as well, aren't I? Damn. Oh, well. I'll bring up my stream on my phone and we will verify from there. Because it's not affecting the way the game's running for me. And in fact, it's looking fine. So, we're good. So, I've got the game streaming to Discord, Karma, if you want to watch.
I'm watching.
Yep.
I'm watching.
All right. So, all right, we've already read that. What's this? Retina, right. Retina doc PDF. Retina webcam display target display. Can I make that? Yes, I can. Good. I can read it now. This old man and his eyes. This old woman today in his eyes. I'm not going to lean too much into that joke. Right, Retina is an NSA reporting tool that is focused on the collation and organisation of video and associated metadata. Is this kind of like Orwell? It's got a slight... It's more... Well, it's from the same developers of as Her Story. Remember when I streamed that a few years ago? And we did absolutely... We made no progress whatsoever. The guy could have died in a tiger cage for all we knew by the end of that stream. But, right, the Retina is the NSA reporting tool that is focused on the collation and organisation of video and associated metadata. Through collaboration with FVEY, or FVEY, and other SIGINT functions of the US intelligence apparatus, the tool has been used as a valuable tool, brilliant writing, in counter-terrorism work. The tool is in fact a tool. Amazing. Right. Analysts with a work approval ident may log into Retina and perform searches against stored metadata. Datasets will be confined to subsets associated with the approval code, ensuring jurisdictional restrictions on processes are followed. I don't know why that happened then, but I went German, guys. Sorry. Und processes. That was shit. Although collection of data is done in bulk in order to safeguard the privacy of users whose data is collected, records may only be retrieved by first searching and matching terms with their metadata. Searches may be limited according to warrant scope in order to prevent dragnet retrieval of data. To remove these restrictions, an analyst must request clearance from their supervisor and present evidence that proves the imminence of threat. Right. It's just basically, the basics on how to use it. So, basic use of Retina. Once an analyst has been given access to the data subset of the Retina store, they may retrieve records by entering search terms. These should be operational in nature, target names, code words, specific operational vocabulary. So it's keywords, basically. If, like, under Will's suggestion earlier, I typed cunt into it and we got a few results. So apparently we can look up the word cunt. Right, oh shit, sorry. There we are. In attempting to surveil target George Washington, an analyst is approved to query the database with the terms George or Washington or George Washington. Use of sole forenames has been approved in cases where the data subset uses key score to limit the data to be localized around certain user patterns. In speculative information gathering, places and other identifiers can be critical in retrieving specifics that can be used by agencies. For example, an analyst learns through other signing work that a group is targeting Buckingham Palace in London. They are approved to use metadata search queries such as Buckingham Palace or London. That makes sense. Oh, that's someone. Query logic. Note that the Retina search tool is a specific search tool in order to avoid false positives and dragnetting, so word order must match that in the records being retrieved. Right, okay. For example, don't forget your plane tickets will only return records in which those specific words are used and in that order. It will not retrieve records in which don't forget your tickets is spoken or don't forget to bring your plane ticket. Right, okay, so it gets quite specific, apparently. When a query returns valid records, analysts may click on each record to see a breakdown of every specific match of their result. Clicking these will drop them into the recorded video footage at the point where that match occurs. While viewing a record, analysts may click or touch on touch-supported field devices. Yeah, because I think you can get this on your phone. So I know you can get Her Story on Android. Because
That's convenient.
yeah, I've played that, and it's the same setup. You're given a desktop, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. What is that noise? I want to get the broom out now and bang the ceiling. Shut up!
Neighbors, huh?
Yeah. Shut up! I'm solving crime here!
The fate of the world is at stake!
Yeah, I think it's in the game, Karma. Right. While viewing a record, Right. Okay. So yeah, there is a time bar, and you can rewind the video and fast forward the video. Right. A note on record integrity. Most records in Retina have been captured either midstream via US-based internet traffic, or at source, where the information provider is an NSA provider or otherwise part of the key store program. Most of the video content of interest to Retina users will be taken from VoIP platforms, so like Skype. Technically, I guess Discord is classed as a VoIP platform, I think. Or at least Discord calls are classed as VoIP calls. I know that. So we're in a VoIP call right now, Karma. And it's like if you call someone on WhatsApp as well. You know, if you ring someone via WhatsApp, that's a VoIP call. Because VoIP means Voice over Internet Protocol. Am I right on that one? Can someone please confirm that in the chat and let me know I'm not chatting shit? The British government is listening. The British government are always listening. Also, hello GCHQ. Right, in cases where members of the conversation are not valid targets, analysts are encouraged to only view the content transmitted by the target. Because of the way the conversations are packaged, there is more complexity about how the authorization to intercept. So we're trying to catch terrorists, guys, by the look of it. Retina is a second-generation tool, and so has incorporated tools. What? Brilliant language. It is, Arms. I was only doubting it a second because I'm an idiot, basically. But I'm sure I heard that. I used to work in telecommunications, didn't I? So. Let's see. And they will haul you in if you mention Skyrim sex mods. Well, I don't have that problem. I have no sex mods for Skyrim. I did randomly install a nude mod for Skyrim when I was playing through it and forgot about it. And one night I was just playing Skyrim and I was sat in Omegan's server chatting with like Joe and I think you as well, Karma. Right? And I'm sat there, I start streaming it, just in case anyone wanted to watch it. You know, if anyone wants to watch Skyrim for a bit, I'm playing it. Here we go. One point, I killed my companion, and then accidentally looted the corpse. While staring at her, she was fucking naked. I was like, oh shit,
nice.
shit. And then forgot about her, realised I could use console commands to resurrect her. So did. Turned round, she stood there naked.
Look what you've done to me.
Like, oh yeah, that's it. I took your clothes, didn't I, by accident? Did I? Probably Arms. Well, no. Deviate confirmed that it's voice over internet protocol. You asked, right. Pete was outed as a degenerate. I've been outed as a degenerate thousands of times, mate. Right, okay, so while a record is paused, analysts can click on a bookmark to mark this position for the recording for future reporting. So if we see something in a video that we think's massively important, we can bookmark a particular part of a clip, basically. It also has a non-nude, I'm sure, yeah. Right. Organisation. Right. Organisation. As an analyst prepares their report, they should assemble a collection of bookmarks that highlight key information or evidence needed for the operational team. Within the bookmark tab, they can further organise their bookmarks for easy access and organisation. Tags can be identified, then applied to clips to allow sorting and filtering. Tags are often used to identify specific targets or associates or group around geography or other element. I'm guessing what a lot of this means will become clear when we start like watching clips and clicking on things and stuff. And then there's a history tab which we can go back and look at stuff. Right. That's just settings. That's the right. Okay. Welcome to Castle. I think that's just in-universe world building, isn't it? That's just the OS we're using. Right. Hello there, White Sith Male, and hello there, Big Dro. And, Will, don't scare people off when they come into the chat like that. Sorry about that, Sith. But thank you for the 125 bits, Will. So the first search term that there was one that titled love. Alright, we've searched that. Let's have a look and see what these results are.
I've only ever been in love once. It was with a girl I met when I was 18, but I was too young and naive to handle it properly. And I guess I still carry a torch for her, which makes me an incurable romantic or underdeveloped emotionally. I'm a loyal friend. I like girls with nice smiles. Nice smiles. Well, the psych profile says so. Yeah, like horoscopes in every world.
I made a big deal out of saying nice smiles a minute ago, so I think this is one side of an interview. Obviously, because he's just staring for a sec.
I am going to decorate an apartment.
Decorate apartment. Right, that ends at 3:09, doesn't it? Right. Da fuck. I know, right? Hello, Coy Wolf. How you doing? Right. Let's go back. I'm going to bookmark the nice smiles bit because that's stuck out.
I like girls with nice smiles.
Buttmark. Yes, Buttmark. Aspirin. Also, hello, Coy Wolf. Right. Also, yeah. I don't know why he made such a big deal about decorating the apartment, so I'll bookmark that for now.
That
was it. Right. Oh, right. Oh, right. I'm still going to write them down. You can highlight the subtitles and it'll search for those keywords. But I'm still writing them down. Right, so apparently as well that apparently the term love gave us 34 results, but will only show us 5. So let's move to this one.
Okay. Love you.
Oh, right, yeah. It'll just skip to the pertinent bit, won't it? Based on this. Right, okay.
Alright, love you.
Because, Will, I think it's trying to suggest, right? Why 34? If it's why does it tell us there's 34 if they're only going to show us 5? I think because to see the rest of it, it would require you to be a bit more specific. Right, and that's clearly her.
Alright, love you.
Right, okay. Short hair dude and blonde nurse, I think. Nurse woman. They were clearly having a conversation. Right, let's see what's the next one. Alright, got him a little bit worried right now, but
I
right.
love complicated men. So,
This feels wrong.
what is on the menu? A talker. Well, I can look at both. So,
I don't think it will
what
get
made
that
you
bad,
like
Will.
me? You like your girls a little gothic.
Before we carry on, I am just going to bring up Steven. I'm just going to check the Peggy racing for this game before we carry on, actually. Peggy is basically our ESRB. Just going to check that before I carry on. Right. And suddenly we're playing a new game. Yeah. It doesn't look like it has a Peggy rating. There's no tags for like nudity or anything like that, but the tags are mystery, thriller, FMV, detective, and story rich. So I think we should be good. If there was nudity in the game, it would be tagged, surely. Although, mature content description, strong language, and some sexual content. We'll see. If things get a little too rough, then I won't do this game on YouTube anymore.
Yeah.
I will do it because it would be fine on Twitch. I think the level it would be fine on Twitch, but I won't do it on YouTube anymore. We'll after this, I'll move it over to Twitch and Kick. Fucking anything flies over on Kick. All right.
Snow White evokes something a little dark. It is shorthand for asphyxiation or sleep fantasy. You know, I have a kinky side. Don't you? Asphyxiation or a little dark.
Snow White.
It is shorthand for asphyxiation or sleep fantasy. You know, I have a kinky side. Don't you?
Hey, oh, cheers, DV8. Peggy 16. It wasn't on the Steam page. It's Peggy 16, is it?
What do you do, Prince Charming?
That's fine. It should be all right for Twitch then.
Short for work. You have serious eyes, but I say it's something a little wild inside.
What did she say?
You have
Oh, serious eyes.
serious eyes, but
Do you?
I say it's something a little wild.
Do you,
inside.
Sith? And mature for ESR, but right. Cheers, guys. There's just some little researchers in the chat looking up details for... Cheers, guys. Steady on, love.
Oh, no,
We are
no,
on...
Cece, no.
Steady on. We are on YouTube.
Tell me. Really? Well, how do I know you are telling the truth?
Consent, Sith. Consent? You can't even spell consent. Clearly. Given what you've written in the chat.
Wow.
Men are always honest with sex workers, even in real life. They save their lives for the people that matter, their wives, their bosses. You are married. You know, there are other things we can talk about that you wouldn't say to your wife. Your session is almost over and we haven't even fooled around yet. You like to fool around?
Because you bring the debauchery, Arms.
Okay, you are the boss. Will you come back some other time? I like you.
Hello. Hello there, Revan.
Goodbye, my prince.
Right, okay, so she mentioned Prince Charming. I think Prince Charming was the username of whoever it was who paid her for that private session. And Snow White, I picked up on that. Outside of what she said about it being for asphyxiation or sleep fancy, I think Snow White is an important keyword there. So I've made notes of that. I'm going to go back and... She called him Prince Charming after Snow White. My note-taking leaves a lot to be desired. I'm just writing words on a piece of paper.
You
Right
do what
now.
you gotta do.
I should have made a bookmark at the Prince Charming bit as well. Do you know what's bugging me as well? I recognise this woman from something. She's been in a TV show as well. No, it was Snow White. Deviate. Needs more hot tubs. It does. I'm sure I've seen her in something. I've gone past the Snow. Hang on.
Something.
Yeah, it was Snow White. That's what we're calling those. I know, right? Well, yeah. She does remind me of one of the side characters in Westworld, but I don't think that's... That's it. I think she was been in 24. Yes, that is her. She's a... Yeah, in one of the later seasons of 24, she plays a trafficked Russian girl who the Russian ambassador is holding hostage. Yeah. And Jack ends up using her in order to get close to the Russian ambassador. Or something. It's been a long time since I've seen that season. That was season 8, yeah. That was the supposed final season of 24, that one. Also, fun fact, this game was published by the same people that published... Ah, was it? And it was created as well, and created and developed by the same bloke. Well, obviously I said before, Her Story, but also did Silent Hill Shattered Memories.
Oh, wow.
Right. And I was looking for... Prince Charming, wasn't I? Must have been before it then. No. Oh!
You're not the kind of guy.
I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, there's more to this clip than we watched, because when you search it up, it puts you right at the point where your search term connects with it. So we looked up love. So the first thing she mentioned was about love. Right, well, I've made the Prince Charming note anyway, so we'll come back to it. Let's see what else there is. Oh, what's this?
To my honey, I'll croon love's tune. Honeymoon keeps it shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon. Funny. I only sing when I'm in the dark or in the bath. All right. Maybe.
Okay. Them bloody virtual neighbours again. Can you hear them, Carm?
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Slightly. Okay.
I do like that they've done that for added atmos. Right, okay, so that was... Right, okay, so we've exhausted those 5. Look at it, man. Let's try, then. Well, I'll tell you what, because I didn't bookmark it. Alright, I've just looked up Prince Charming. Alright, let's see.
Prince Charming? Yeah, I told you I don't need a code name.
Oh.
Aren't you supposed to be likable? All right, let's just have you run through your legends so I can tick this box and we can proceed.
So this guy works in the Department of Justice, apparently. Yeah, the feds. Well, this whole server or this whole laptop is supposed to belong to the Department of Justice. So that's part of the story. Right. So evidently, with these video clips, there is a counterpart video clip of the other person talking. I think that's got to be the way it's gone. So I think part of the game is finding and pairing the 2 calls together. So clearly, he's supposed to... Right.
Brunettes.
Oh.
Brunettes. Blondes or brunettes?
Why? Why?
You leg man, tit man, ass man? Good. Well, you sound just like the kind of reformed character with a heart of gold to wake up your Snow White.
There's that name. There's Snow White again.
They're never wrong. Okay. Less cynical. You're here to save the planet. All right, review the files from Cyber. Natives are restless. They've been accessing pipeline maps. You got 8 months till the next convergence. Just follow the protocol and stick to the plan. You're going to be the knife that stabs Greenstorm in the heart.
Right, okay, so we've got a lot there. I think I'm going to discount cyber. I wrote that down, but it's just that I guess that just means like cyber crimes and stuff. Hello, Scotsman. Convergence, and I noticed in the subtitles, convergence was capitalised, which...
You got 8 months.
I'll just bookmark that rather than search for it.
Months till the next convergence. Just follow the
Prince Charming, a plant who interacts with, well, not an escort necessarily, Arms. I think she was just a cam girl. I think she was just a cam girl. I mean, that's not to say some cam girls don't also escort, because they do. But the only evidence we've got is that she was an escort. Now, whoever he's talking to then was clearly whoever was talking to the cam girl. But why did he... Right, I'm going to go back to the beginning of the clip.
Prince Charming? Yeah, I told you I don't need a code name.
Now, without hearing the other side of it, what I'm getting from that is, why did it sound like that was suggested as a code name for him? Because evidently whoever the cam girl was talking to was using the moniker Prince Charming. And Green Storm is another one I wanted to pick up on. That was right near the end, wasn't it? Do you know what? I might install this, because we're not going to get this entire game done in this stream. We will come back to this over the next week or so. I might look into... There is a mod for this game where instead of fast forwarding and rewinding the way I am doing now, which is clicking and dragging, there is a mod you can get which gives you a time bar. That's true. Yeah, that's true, Arms. But what was that green storm he mentioned at the end? I'm only assuming that's storm. My handwriting is appalling. I've written green.
You wrote down the answer. You just can't read it.
Yeah.
Review the file.
Right, here we go.
Protocols. You're going to be the knife that stabs
right.
Green Storm in the heart.
So, is Green Storm... I mean, I don't know who I'm asking, because there's no way we could know at this point, but could Green Storm be some sort of terror organisation?
Eventually, it sounds like it would be, right?
Yeah. And convergence, the way he said, before the next convergence. I don't know whether this is because I've seen way too much speculative science fiction or not, but it sounds like some sort of incident. Immediately, mentally, I'm thinking things like, did you see the TV series or read the book Flash Forward?
No.
Okay, what it's about is some weird event happens, right? And everyone in the world seems to leap forward 6 months in time for 2 minutes.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah. They see 2 minutes of what happens in 6 months' time. And then they leap back, and obviously there's a huge catastrophe because everyone in the world just like froze still for 2 minutes. And you get things like planes start falling out the sky because pilots, were affected by it. There's huge car accidents, traffic problems. It's as if everyone in the world just froze in time for 2 minutes.
You see.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
And I can't remember too much about the series, so I'm going to say this is a slight spoiler, but I do remember it turning out to be something along the lines of what in like the real world would like experiments with the Large Hadron Collider at CERN. Apparently there was this big machine that got switched on and that caused it. That's how I remember it being anyway. I could be wrong. Also, I've just realised this. Forgot about that. I'm going to get rid of the dual stream note. I am dual streaming, just not to Kick and YouTube. Kick and Twitch. Right. So I'll get rid of that. It does seem a bit silly to have that on screen. Where the fuck have I put it? Ah, there it is. Right, it's gone. Right, okay, just give me 2 seconds.
You're going to be the knife that stabs Greenstorm in the heart.
Okay, fine. There was a lot to take away from that, but I think we've got the 2 key things down, which are Convergence and Green Storm. Well, we'll have a look and see what else we got from here. Oh! This lady again.
81.
Right. So the username was Prince Charming 81.
Wanted to make sure I was okay. It's today's show. For all my fans with the Sleeping Beauty thing. You two, judging by your screen name. No, I hadn't fainted. This is my favorite king. I get my beauty sleep and I get paid. You know, in France we say the sleeping body has no soul. What do you think this means? So you prefer a woman with soul? Sure, share away.
So not
But
gingers
if
then.
you do anything gross, I kick you out. You are not that kind of guy, are you? Oh. You're not that kind of guy at all. I just mean, you're not the kind of guy who has trouble getting a date.
He's not a man of culture, says Will.
I love complicated men. So, what is on the menu? A talker. Well, I can look at both.
Did she just say I took her? I wasn't. Oh, a talker. Right. Oh, this is the same clip we watched earlier.
So, what made you pick me? You like your girls?
Yeah, we've seen this clip. Right, I'm going to go right back to the beginning. Do it the easy way. Click out and click back in. Right. Bookmark that, because that confirms that that's the username he's using. Prince Charming 81. That's all I've really got from that bit. Oh, and the Sleeping Beauty reference as well. Wait, hang on. Oh, we're getting a bit of music starting now. If I remember how it works in her story, that means we're making progress, guys.
Show.
There we go. Right, the next one's her as well. But it's a different day. See what else we got. That dude. And that. Right, okay. Alright, let's watch the next one.
Prince Charming really is a Boy Scout. I'm pleased to meet you, David.
Aha! We have a supposed name. Now, is she talking about Prince Charming, or was she slagging him off? Because she called him a Boy Scout. Is this some sort of weird interpersonal beef on a campsite, then? Might not be. That might actually just be that might actually be Prince Charming's name, but for some reason the way it was put across there just made me think she's had some sort of bad experience, maybe in a private session with him, and this guy knows about it, maybe. What's his snake doing on a site like this? Well, between missions, Arms.
Well.
Excuse me. Oh, yes, I was an astronaut. In France, there are not many rockets, so I started coming instead. You asked too many questions, David. Most guys, they pop on, pop off. Okay, 50.
Wait, that had to be deliberate. And make any jokes you like, guys, but I did notice this. She has the word Max tattooed on her tit.
Oh, what?
What?
Y'all can have a tattoo if she wants.
No.
What are you saying?
No, the way...
No, I'm joking.
I'm sorry, but the way she leaned into the camera then to make it actually fully legible for a second makes me think that that's important. Christine has got tattoos, haven't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. She's got WOW tattooed on each arse cheek. Not WOW, she's got a W tat. Oh, fucking ruin me joke.
Serves you right.
Ruin me own damn joke. Start again. Pretend I didn't do that. She's got a W tattooed on each of her arse cheeks.
There you go.
Hey!
Feel better?
Yeah. So, whenever she bends over, it spells wow, but weirdly with 2 O's. Knowing Christine, it's either animals or flowers. Yeah. And Armskiller was too distracted by her tits to read the tattoo on her tits. Ah, you see. We're not all Kumas. Arms.
Okay. I was a ballet teacher.
Right, were you a ballet teacher or an astronaut?
When I was a girl.
You're just going to have to beg my pardon a second because I think it's so important. I think I do. Yeah, here we go. Yep, I need to bookmark that bit.
A ballet teacher.
I don't believe she was a ballet teacher.
When I was a girl.
Well,
I was a part.
It's probably more plausible than her being an astronaut, especially a French astronaut. I don't think the European Space Agency has that many astronauts. Certainly not ones that would leave and turn their hands to being cam girls. And I've just looked back at my notes. Because of Will earlier, I've written the word cunt at the top of my notes. Thanks, Will. Well, that, yeah, twitch compression, yeah.
Of the Paris Opera Ballet. I was a sugar plum in Nutcracker and Lilac Fairy in Sleeping Beauty. I was a good dancer, not good enough. I knew it would not be my vocation, so I tried to become a teacher. Tip me again, and I tell you about the time the Bolshoi Ballet visit, and I finger banged the prima ballerina playing Giselle just to get inside her head.
Yeah, you see, there you go again. Alright, Arms, if Twitch if Twitch compression fucked you over earlier, there you go. Max. I would... well, I would either love or hate to be somebody just popping into this stream. Now I just go, what the fuck is going on, Pete?
Like you are trying to get in my...
I think that's a slightly more overt way of getting you to notice the tattoo as well.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, that tattoo's important. It has to be. She's done that twice in the same video clip. It's my stream. It's not the worst thing I've said. Yeah. It's not the worst thing that's happened on my stream. I remember the time I actually did flash up a giant pair of tits by accident on stream. Twice!
Can you really call it an accident at that point, Pete?
Twice in the same stream. It's because I was using... it was back when I was streaming using Google Hangouts. And I was trying to show something on screen, and I showed my wallpaper, which happened to be a topless picture of the model Siri.
Aha.
Did it?
Prince Charming really is a Boy Scout.
Did it deviate? Again, yeah, I think
Okay.
I will look into that mod I heard about getting the video search bar for this, because this is silly. No, I don't think it does deviate. No, that's just the that's just part of her clothing. Yeah, it is just the fabric, mate. Right. This is interesting. I'm liking this.
Prince Charming met the dwarves, Doc, Sleepy, and Dopey, and we're all gonna get a drink when they're back here. And
Dwarves. Right.
A squared.
I still remember the left. Yes. Yes. Yeah. How that... Right. Do you know what as well? That was on the Steam Workshop, Arms. That was so weird. That was on the Steam Workshop. It's weirder that I installed it, admit. Oh, shit. Sorry. Knocked something off my desk. Weirder that I installed it, I'll admit. But... you don't get things like that on the Steam Workshop anymore.
Oh yeah, they do not like prospering.
Who? Prospering.
They do not like. Prospering. Hey, so is that where we're getting our intel from Prospering? Black Kite.
I've just thrown my pen. Right, Black Kite. I think this is that isn't this the same guy who's in the first video we watched?
I'm not sure. You know, I really don't remember too much of that.
Pen's gone funny. Yep, there we go. Fucking gel pens. If you knock them, or in my case, drop them, they start looking like they're running out for a bit. But no.
Well, you just make
This
sure
one's
they
fine.
stay out of the way of the professionals. Okay.
All right.
So is that where?
But that for later. And the stuff about Doc, Sleepy, and Dopey.
Charming met the dwarf thing. Prince Charming met.
Right, okay. It's only a 45-second clip, this one, anyway.
That's good. Thorough. That's good.
Funny thing is, right, every time I've seen the word Prince Charming on screen, just mentally I've just gone straight to Adam and the Ants. Prince Charming! Prince Charming! There's nothing to be scared of. Why is Tim Pool in this? Well, no, if I'm right and that is the bloke from the first video, it can't be Tim Pool. He's got hair. But if you get swatted, you know, maybe it might be him. Alright. Okay, we'll look at the last one in the results for Prince Charming.
Prince Charming. Want to come in?
Oh! Oh, wait. It looks like Mr. Bean. That's just the video quality in the... you might not be able to make this out properly on Twitch, but yeah, he looks... For some reason, the video quality makes him look like Mr. Bean.
Is your husband home?
I only say that to get the goods off. The camera's on.
Is it? Is it really, love?
The camera's on. It's a $300 camera, just so you know.
Wait a sec, she's not really French either. That was an American accent.
Look, I'm gonna need you to convince me that you deleted these bonds.
Wait, what? What's that first bit? Convince me, right.
I need you to convince me that you deleted these bonds. Okay? I mean, you know how much time you could do
Badger as
For,
well, so I think he's...
extorting a federal agent.
Yeah, he's a fed.
Right?
That's supposed to scare me. You want to talk about this in court? You think I tell dirty stories on my show? Wait till I get on the stand.
need you to delete the files, Max.
So, wait, so her name's Max?
I'm confused.
So she's got her own name tattooed on her left tit?
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's not that weird. My brother's got his own name tattooed on his arm. in letters descending the whole of his forearm as well. The whole of the inside of his forearm. He's got his name.
Does he often forget his name?
I don't know.
Oh dear.
He had it done fucking years ago. But yeah, so she's got the name. She's apparently called Max, but she's got the name Max tattooed on her tit, which obviously, jokes aside, and the fact that my brother has a similar thing, yeah, you're right. That is a bizarre thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, if you get someone's name tattooed on you, it's in some sort of memorial, isn't it?
Well, yeah, or your kid.
Yeah, like Arm says, why would you tattoo your own name on your tit? Mind you, it's better than tattooing somebody else's name. Yeah. But yeah, like Christine says, like your kid or a deceased relative, something like that, that's understandable, but why your own name?
My sister has her daughter's birthday tattooed on the top of her foot.
Aw.
At the top of her foot, I don't know, but yeah.
That's apparently as well, right? Apparently that's a really painful place to get a tattoo.
Uh-huh. There's not a lot of flesh, it's just like really skin and bone. Yeah. That... ouch.
And I've seen people do it in a foreign language. Yeah. And, well, because we went through a whole load of them on Lulu's stream a few weeks ago, it doesn't always go well, does it?
No.
When people get foreign languages tattooed on them.
I like the one that said, beep, beep, lettuce.
And also, weirdly, we found out tattoo artists, right? Tattoo artists can't draw tigers.
You raise a good point there.
It's such a strange thing. All the wonderful tattoo art that you see around, and I don't mind tattoos, right?
Right.
But for some reason, tattoo artists just can't draw tigers.
It's very and it's not like it's a weird-looking animal or anything like that. It's a cat,
Yeah. It's not like it's like the eye or a lemur,
No.
something like that, Something that'd look weird.
I think the only reason anyone could draw an eye is because it's weird.
Yeah. I was going to say something that would look weird if you drew it correctly.
Uh-huh.
But no, the tattoo artists just can't draw tigers. It's a thing. Look it up. Right. Actually, before we carry on, I'll tell you the story of the tattoo I nearly got. Right? So, you guys know I'm a huge Pink Floyd fan. Right? Massive Pink Floyd fan. And in fact, one of my favourite Pink Floyd albums is The Wall, obviously. My actual favourite Pink Floyd album is Animals. But, The Wall, right? Now, in The Wall, as part of the story of the album, the main character, Pink, imagines himself the leader of this, fascist group, right? And their symbol is crossed hammers on a red and white background, right? And I love the album that much. I nearly got that tattooed on myself until I did a little bit of digging and found that that symbol and that imagery has been adopted by I think it was I can't remember the exact country, but I know it's somewhere in Eastern Europe. There is a genuine neo-Nazi fascist group called the Hammerskins who have adopted that imagery.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, probably,
one I have...
probably best I don't get that.
Well, it's like I have the Valkyrie symbol on my back. It's in a place where really you can't see it unless I want you to see it.
Right, yeah.
And people are like, "Oh, but Vikings and racism." I'm like, "Well, first of all, no. That's a modern thing. Second of all, I don't care. It's my tattoo and my body, and I know what it means. And if you have a problem with it, maybe you should go to therapy and wonder why."
Yeah. Right, just give me 1 second. Because I get... Yeah, alright, the volume on the game had been way up this entire time. Luckily, the game's quite quiet, so I'm going to drop it a little bit. But...
Thanks. Maxine.
It's a small one, Will. It's between my shoulder blades, if that gives you an idea of the size.
Oh, nice.
Well, I got that because it's like, Valkyrie at my back and stuff like that.
Do you think many ex-drug addicts have a monkey tattooed on their back?
Oh. No. No, I don't. I do not.
Will was imagining your whole... You mean like Red Dragon style? Like Francis Dollarhide from Red Dragon?
I don't have time to sit still for that long. Are you crazy? Just sitting there and then my spine being assaulted? Yeah, I'm good.
Never see... Ah, right. Well, in Red Dragon, the killer, Francis Dollarhide, has a replica of the William Blake painting, The Great Red Dragon, tattooed right down his back. Like, even extending to his arms and legs.
Easy. I've seen people with tattoos like that, and I always ask them, how long did that take? They said, 6 hours, but like 20 sessions. Like, good lord.
Yeah.
26-hour sessions.
Well, yeah, it's one of those things. I'm still open to, like, potentially getting tattoos in the future. I just haven't done it yet, that's all. It's not... The fact I don't have tattoos isn't me saying, oh, I don't like tattoos. It's just more, I just haven't got one yet. That's all.
Well, you don't have to. You
And
know, nobody is going to pressure you to get one.
And like I just explained, the one thing that I thought, yeah, that'd be a really good tattoo to have, turned out to be a fascist symbol. So no, not doing that.
Well, you could always.
I met somebody.
You could always still get a hammer, but yes.
I met somebody who had well, we'll call it the peaceful swastika. You know, the reversed swastika.
The correct way it's supposed to be.
Yes. They had that tattooed on their ankle, and they actually went on a TV program as well. They went on one of them survivalist shows. And this is how we all found out he had it, right? The bloke, it was bloke used to work in my office. He went on one of those Bear Grylls survival shows. And, yeah... We just decided... we gave him hell for that. Most of us knew that, you know, we know what you meant by it. It's just, that's quite a stupid tattoo to have. We didn't know you had it until the show either. That's quite a silly tattoo to get. What fascist symbol? Well, yeah. No, we've spoken about two. So, arms. The one we're talking about now was a dude who used to work in my office and had the Sanskrit swastika, as you say. And I briefly considered having the crossed hammers symbol from Pink Floyd's The Wall tattooed on me, but when I found out it had been adopted by an Eastern European fascist group, I decided, probably not a good idea, is it?
You know what you ought to get? Guns N' Roses, but as a tramp stamp.
I'm not that into Guns N' Roses. Believe it or not.
Not yet. I mean, your tattoo says otherwise, Pete. What? I like guns and I like roses. That doesn't mean I like the band Guns N' Roses. What's wrong with you?
Oh. I might just get a tattoo just below my belly with an arrow pointing down saying choking hazard.
See, that's one of those things where any respectable tattoo artist will slap you across the face and throw you out of the studio. I'm sorry.
Cross hammers are a bit... Well, yeah. If anyone's going to know that, arms will, because you're Eastern European, aren't you? So... You'll be the second... You only choke on small things. Fuck off, Will. Gagging hazard, then. Alright, let's see if this woman gets shot.
Now who's trying to blackmail who?
Okay, Max. You're gonna delete these photos.
Just checking. Now that I've adjusted the volume, can you guys still hear this on stream? Then I press play when they stop talking.
Mine's bigger than yours.
Not really. Alright, I will turn it back up then. Well, alright, I'm going to say they weren't really talking. Alright, we'll give it...
Ohio's a stand your ground state. Always wanted to do this.
What are you gonna do? Fuck! You bitch! You shot me! Crazy!
I sent those videos yesterday.
Didn't see that coming.
It'll take about a week before they can verify who you are, what you said. Start working on your story now.
I'm bleeding here, okay?
Don't worry. I rang the cops before I let you in. They'll be here soon and they can take you to the ER. I told you I hate law enforcement guys. I can't believe I invited a bunch of them over. I better put some proper clothes on.
Dan, are you okay?
In here?
No one move!
Officers, I'm so glad that you're here. He broke into my house and tried to attack me.
Sir, don't move. Sir! I am reaching for a badge. I'm a federal agent, okay? Okay? Do you see that?
Oh. Apologies as well to those of you on Twitch. There is currently an advert break playing.
Go figure.
So we'll stop for a bit. Huh. So, we now know her name. We know she's not really French. It's Maxine... Oh, that could still be a alias, admittedly. They said nom de plume then, but that's for authors, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, she's Maxine Williams. This part of it is in Ohio, but given the nature of the game, the rest of it could be anywhere. Let's face it. Will, your state's got a lot to answer for here. And she's just shot Prince Charming. I'm going to bookmark the actual shooting. I don't claim them.
What are you gonna do?
We also learn she has a gun. Yeah?
Bitch, you shot
Right.
me!
Alright. Huh. Alright. This might be leaping a little bit, but let's look up her actual... Let's look up her name. Maxine Williams. Oh, it just leads us back to that one clip. Brilliant. You could say that he wasn't very charming, especially with that bullet hole. Yeah. So, searching Maxine Williams only gives us that clip back. What else have we got? Alright. I'm massively intrigued by the term convergence. I nearly typed the name of the company I used to work for then, because it's very similar. Just nearly dogs my old workplace.
I'll take you to meet the others at Convergence.
Fantastic.
They'll hear you out. But let's talk about the details outside. Close spaces now. Nancy.
What did she say about... That's a good point, actually. We'll come back to convergence later. On a boat, yeah. Let's just try... Ah! We've got another one.
I'm gonna run a marathon now, Maxine. Not that matters.
Sounds like he's on a train.
I wanna dedicate this act to my children, Alba and Star.
My handwriting just wrote the word Alan down for some reason. It's Alba.
I only wish that the two of you grow up to find a world that's a little bit better than the one I'm leaving.
Be a jet fighter flying overhead. Is he? Right. I know I said it sounds like he's on a train, but right. This is a 4.5-minute clip. Let's go all the way back to the beginning.
Eat.
Yeah.
Trailer dropped for the new Indiana Jones game.
Oh yeah.
It's Nazi punching time.
Please tell me that's the name of it. Indiana Jones and it's Nazi punching time.
No, it takes place between was it? I think Raiders and
Last Crusade.
Temple of...
No,
Raiders
no.
and Temple of Doom, I think. It takes between
So,
two of the original movies.
Right, so if that's the case, then it would be a prequel to Temple of Doom, because... a prequel to Raiders, because Temple of Doom was a prequel to Raiders.
To double check here.
Yeah. Temple of Doom took place before Raiders of the Lost Ark. It just happened to be the second film.
Set between Raiders and Last Crusade. Okay.
There
yeah,
we go.
okay.
Yeah. Alright, let's watch this clip.
Hi. This is David Smith, or Miller, or Jones, or however you know me. I'm about to do something, and I need it to be clear why and what I'm doing. The Prospering Pipeline is a bad thing. And like a lot of bad things, government and corporations have let them happen. I mean, we've all let them happen. And strong men like me have let them happen.
Alright, hold on.
It's a bad thing.
So, prospering refers to pipeline. Right, okay, I've not verbalised this or said this, but I'm starting to get vindicated on a slight suspicion I had about this. I think this is some sort of eco-terrorist story. I think, yeah, I'm starting to get very even strengthened by that prospering pipeline. Yeah, I'm getting very
what's
strong,
scary
like
about
Greenpeace, or yeah. I'm not saying Greenpeace are terrorists, by the way. I don't believe that. I'm just saying, you know, that kind of that cause, but eco-terrorism. I'm getting that vibe from it. Sorry, go on. What's scarier?
No, I was just going to say the scary thing about them is they're right.
Probably do without like blowing shit up and stuff, but yeah.
I mean, probably, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Gonna have Greta's head pop up sooner. How dare you deviate? If Karma wants to know, it's been developed by My Machine Games, or because I've got OBS on my second screen, I can't read that first bit of it, but something Machine Games, who I think developed the new Wolfenstein games.
Yeah, I mean, it looks okay. You know, it's weird seeing. Well, obviously, it's modeled after Harrison Ford and stuff like that,
Yeah.
so it does kind of look like him. But because it's a video game, it also kind of doesn't. You know, it's a weird.
Do you know what? Right.
It's a cartoon version of a real person.
Do you know what? Before that Alan Wake, I'd say, the first Alan Wake game, which had like almost fucking perfectly photorealistic character models, right? The best. Before that, the best likeness of like celebrities or like real people I'd seen in video games was in, and I'll mention it again, it was the video game of 24. If you look at the character models from the 24 video game, they are, for PlayStation 2 era, fucking good. Very late PlayStation 2 era though, but yeah, very good character likenesses and character models. And the best thing is, right, there's a hidden Easter egg. There's a hidden character in 24 the game. Chris Moyles, the British radio DJ, is one of the terrorists in the game. Because they had on his breakfast show one morning, Kiefer Sutherland came in to promote 24, and something must have happened, but he ended up getting scanned, and he's in the game. And he's actually one of the unlockable character models you get as like a bonus thing.
You know, I haven't seen it yet, but from what I've heard of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, you know the guy MatPat, his game theories did so much with Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, crazy how
Yeah,
much he did.
he's in the film. Yeah,
He does a walk-on role. Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
He
hey,
has a cameo,
that's the guy
doesn't he?
who does the thing.
Yeah.
He's saying the thing, everybody.
That's just a theory. Hey, quitting YouTube theory. No,
A break. He's not quitting. He's just going to be more behind the scenes now.
yeah. Speaking of Alan Wake, the first Max Payne game has the face of the developer Sam Lake as the face of Max Payne. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Assassin's Creed, what's her face? Used her as the character model. For her character, amazingly. Yeah, what's her face? That's very helpful.
Yes, yes. I'm now starting to think... Sorry, just going back to this game as well. I'm now starting to think, right... And this is just me spitball, because we're still in the very early stages of this game. Right, I'm starting to think the term convergence might apply to a proposed literal convergence from one oil pipeline into another. And these eco-terrorists are determined to stop it. That's just a spitball. That's just me throwing an idea out there. That's possible. Kristen Bell as Lucy.
Oh, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. I was trying to look that up, and I'm like, I cannot think of these names, but that's me lately. I can't remember anything.
She was... Kristen Bell, she was in a film we watched recently. Can't remember what it was, though. I reckon...
Yes, Lucy, who, well, I won't spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, but if you haven't seen it yet, shame on you. Or played it, rather.
What's that? Assassin's Creed?
Mm-hmm.
Not played any of the Assassin's Creed games at all.
It's
Ever.
cool, don't worry.
I should really give them a look. I've got about 3 or 4 of them. I've just never played them.
After Black Flag, I think it really goes downhill.
Right.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
So it's like when you're done with Black Flag, stop.
Right. Alright, let's see.
And like a lot of bad things, government and corporations have let them happen. I mean, we've all let them happen. And strong men like me have let them happen. And I've done a lot of bad things. But I'm going to do something right now.
How are we... I have no idea, Arms. It's Metal Gear Solid, Arms. That's what cements our friendship. Our love for the Metal Gear Solid games. Well, that, and I know your mum's Eastern European. So... my camera was on, I'd be winking at it. That'll freak him out. Yeah, well, reasons your friends, your mum. Yeah.
Makes things a little less awkward, you know.
Yeah. Arms. Arms. Arms, I'm trying to be your stepdaddy. No, let's go.
Excuse me a moment while I clip that.
Emma.
Who?
You deserve a partner who's strong and good and real. And Ava, you will always be something special.
This guy, see, yeah, that was quite weird. Right, okay, I'm guessing from the visual cue that Ava is his wife.
Not gonna run a marathon now, Maxine. Not that matters.
Thank you, Christine, for clipping that.
Sure.
Let me be your daddy. But yeah, I think the visual clue on screen would he mentioned Ava and then more or less pushed his hand right into the camera. Look, I'm married.
Subtle.
So I'm guessing Ava is his wife. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry, Arms. Really.
I wanna dedicate this act to my children, Alba and Star. I only wish that the two of you grow up to find a world that's a little bit better than the one I'm leaving.
And also, just a quick note to the character we're supposed to be playing as in this game. Clean your fucking screen, woman! I've just spotted that on the stream. Clean your screen! I was half thinking maybe that's just because my monitor needs a clean. But no, I've just confirmed. No, it is a bit
The
grubby.
dust.
Yeah. Maxine could be a cam girl. He's... What's that? Help me out here.
You want me to help you out? I'm brainless right now.
No, I mean, I just need someone to read Armskiller's chat message to me because I haven't got Twitch open. It's and Maxine could be a cam girl he's something to.
Chirpsin?
Chirpsin. Alright, I've not lost my mind then. Armskiller is typing nonsense in the chat.
Water is life.
Whoa! Talk. Right, yeah. Alright, I literally didn't see that coming. Right. He detonated it by phone.
Water is life.
right, so we got quite a lot from that. Ah. Oh dear. Right. And that was the only other result for Maxine. I didn't spot. Were they in that bag he was right? Were they in that bag when he got halfway up the stairs? When he did his Kermit the Frog. Fuck am I on about? Let's see. Alright, I'll give you that. I'll give you that one, Arms. Yeah, that's quite clearly a bag of something. Yeah. Right. Looking at my notes. Fuck it. Let's play this hunch. Green Storm. Green Storm, not Strom. Alright, so we've seen that one. Right, okay, what's this we've got?
Well, remember the long game's getting into Green Storm. Oh, come on, you've never been close to flipping anyone near Green Storm. No, wrong. I let myself get angry. Okay? Besides, there's good news that Karen's report failed to mention.
That's us! Karen is us, apparently. Or at least the user name we've used to log into this.
Ava's moving in with me. Well, yeah, because we get to split the housework. It's gotta look like a real relationship, right? I got this all under control. I promise.
Right.
Green Storm people talking about sabotage on a bigger scale. Hey, David. Hey. You heard anything about that?
Yeah, no, that's all internet noise.
I don't know. I think it's serious. And I'd like to know if anybody else here agrees that maybe it's time we talk about it. You said before that this was a war. Perhaps that's right.
Yeah, can I ask a quick question? Why are you always so keen for us to incriminate ourselves?
What? I'm not.
To pay Tim Pool as a suicide bomber. Oh.
I'm just.
No, you know you remind me of, Chris.
Sorry.
You remind me of this guy I saw once. His name wasn't Chris. It was Simon. Does that sound familiar? Simon McMillan, right? Ex-Army, works for Black Kite Logic. Everybody's favorite military. Black Kite.
There's Black Kite again. Simon McMillan. Black Kite. Right.
Logic. Everybody's favorite military contractor.
But you can't be that Simon McMillan, right? Because then that would make you a corporate spy for Prosper, right? Hmm?
Chris, what is this?
Chris?
Hey, look, guys, come on, let's talk about this, okay?
So this is true then, what he's telling us right now.
What the fuck, Chris? Yeah, see? Everybody, this is Simon McMillan, okay? He is an employee of Black Kite sent on behalf of Prosperin, okay, to spy on our meetings. You are trying to inform on our constitutionally protected activities, pal. It's called entrapment.
You cunt! And I had you over for dinner! In my home!
Hey, get away from me.
Hey!
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Hey,
wire?
Hey, look,
he doesn't have a wire, guys. He doesn't have a wire. He's probably recording us on his phone.
Get his phone! Get his phone! Motherfucker!
Hey, look, I can explain. All right? I'm no traitor.
Who are you?
Get out. Just get out.
Oh.
That Prosper.
Can you turn that off, please?
I'm gonna mute for a minute. I gotta do a couple of things. Be right back.
Alright, no worries. Right. Okay, I'm going to go back to that. I'm going to bookmark it at the point where they mentioned his actual name and who he works for.
What the fuck, Chris? Yeah, see? Everybody did.
There we go. I have a feeling that might be important. How are you guys feeling about this game, by the way, so far? I think I'm finding it really intriguing. Now, like I explained earlier, this first stream is just going to be me getting used to how the game works and taking a few preliminary notes. It's gonna, yeah, I think it's a very slow burn. I've mentally set aside, I think we should get this game done in 3 streams, maybe. This first one given over to just not making much progress, but like learning how the game works and learning what we're working with. The next stream will be where we start making real progress. Like, most of the stream I've been like writing shit down, despite the fact I've quite... The game gives you a little notepad to make notes on. On which I've just written twats for some reason. But I'm an old school gamer. I'm an old school gamer when it comes to stuff like this. I much prefer to physically write things down, even if I can't read my own handwriting afterwards. Adds an extra layer of a puzzle for me. It's like, what the fuck did I mean by that? Well, while we wait for Karma, I'm going to play a game of Solitaire, which for some reason is in this. Ooh. No. Right. I don't go anywhere. So yeah, this is the lull. Half an hour before the end of, well, end of the stream, because I'm only going to go for about another half an hour at most. Howdy! How you doing, mate? How's it going? There is a obvious move you could be... Shut up, Arms. And that one as well. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Now I can move that king there. We're just taking a little bit of a break from the main game to play a game of solitaire. Right. Oh! Move that there now, can't I? Right. Oh, and that there. Oh, we've opened the game up. Generally, drawing is the... Yeah. No, I'm still playing the same game, Big Dro. It's just this is in the game. Since Karma's vanished for a little bit, I decided, right, we'll just do this. We'll just play a quick hand of solitaire, and then we'll get back to watching the clips. Fucking get there. Right. Ain't got nowhere for a 6 yet. Right. Yep. Oh. I also, I strongly believe that the version of solitaire in this game is slightly rigged. Rigged for your pleasure. No, I think I fucked it. I can hear my cat. I can hear my cat in the background snoring. Oh, so sweet. So sweet. Yeah, fuck that. Right, never mind. Correction. Right, alright, we'll go back to it. Alright, this is the next
member
one.
of a group called Greenstorm.
Come on, man. No introductions needed. Jordan, how are you?
You said you thought we might need some help.
Yep, some help and some guidance.
Let's hear it.
Okay, well, Prosper and Sovereign Pipeline, as you know, means to supply the Midwest with gas at a rate of 500 pounds per square inch, right? It's this high pressure, high wave natural gas screaming through our communities, and it's nearly finished. And we know they're getting worried because they're sending spies into our group. We know this. But they're winning. So I've been trying to think of a solution.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, hello, Trucker, over in the YouTube chat. You missed an explosion before. We had a bomb.
Okay. If you look right here, okay, this is a major section of the pipeline that's yet to be started. And what makes this area unique and why it's yet to be developed is that access to it's tricky, okay? There are only 2 roads that can support the construction traffic, and they're both fed into this highway here, all right? This is Highway 75, and that highway crosses that bridge right there. That's the Salisbury Bridge. It spans the Sally River to the tune of 2,000 square feet. So, we shut that bridge down, and they would have to reroute all of this construction traffic all the way around to this bridge up here, okay? This would set them back months. I mean, this would be a huge blow financially.
It's nice work. You come up with this all on your own?
Well, me, Ava, and of course, Eric here pointed out that we are a little
Wait, so that's Ava. Right.
short on manpower.
Okay. We've now met Ava.
An organization behind it.
Well, I've done stuff like this, but it's never fun. We tried to shut down construction in Sandusfield. We suspended ourselves over the highway for 2 days. The state cops actually lit a fire under me. They like to burn witches in Massachusetts.
I remember watching that trial on TV. When you poured that glass of water over that CEO's head, it was a big deal.
You know, the theatrics play well on the news.
Well, we're looking for a little more than theatrics. We are looking to do real damage to Boston.
Sure, but how long do you think you can hold the bridge?
Well,
half the cops now are ex-forces. They treat this stuff like it's Fallujah. You ever done anything like this before? How serious are you?
Okay, Reed. I said I vouched for the guy, and I meant it.
Yeah, and I do too.
Sure you do, sweetie. I could tell by that look in your eye.
If I missed something, Ree has got to be short for another name. Did I? Is it Rhiannon? Maybe. I'm fine with Eva. Ava. Yeah. As long as her surname isn't Brown. Yeah. Yeah. True. Fair enough.
Okay, Reed. Let's just.
I'm gonna go get some fresh air.
Sure you're not putting on a show to impress the pretty young activist?
Give me Reed.
David.
Yeah, just give me a second.
He's a good guy.
Hey, how long have you known him?
Long enough.
I know what she sees in him, but you?
Look, he's serious, he's loyal, and he's not afraid of action. Honestly, sometimes it kind of scares me.
Okay, I'm back.
He nearly killed Peter.
You came back and the first line, I hate Peter.
Okay, well there you go.
Thanks for letting me know.
All right, so you're gonna help us in that?
I'll take you to meet the others at Convergence.
Fantastic.
They'll hear you out.
That was Convergence with a little C, though.
Let's talk about the details outside. Close spaces now. Nancy.
Right, okay. Well, we already know what happens to this boat. Assuming it's the same boat. Whoa!
Hey.
Hey.
I'll keep out of here.
Okay. That was a something that happened. Alright, let's...
And Greenstone on the ball. Myself an exception.
You think Riordan? She suspected anything? Or?
She's just paranoid. Here, you can have this. Looks like a belt buckle. When you find it, call that kind of cam.
You're not gonna wear it?
This goes into evidence. I want to be on that video. The government types are okay. This is your crusade, but I'm trying to make a living. When this goes down, Riordan will be out for revenge, and she knows it.
Right, okay, Riordan.
See right in your soul.
Yeah. Okay. You wanna run it one more time?
Sure.
Let's do it. Yes.
I don't get it. How long are you closing the bridge for?
Well, I reckon we can close the bridge for about a week. You know, we get some hanging tents on the suspension. We were talking about getting a truck up there, maybe turning it over, flipping it.
I don't see how you think you're gonna hold it that long. I was in Portland for the icebreaker, and they got through after 2 days.
That was different, though. They were going under the bridge.
2 days a week. It still doesn't move the needle.
Damn, you're coming at me, man.
Yeah, no?
All right.
Let's see what you got.
All right. Well, look, do I think a week's gonna change the world? No, I don't. But we have to do something. And if I can make the bridge disappear, then I would.
It doesn't need to disappear, it just needs to stop being a bridge. And this is where Riordan will say, fortune favors the bold.
Fortune favors the bold. Well, I do have a plan B.
Go on.
The bridge has 4 main support foundations, right? Now, if we attach explosives to one of those pillars, just one, we take that whole bridge down. Like bridge over the River Kwai, right? We can do it at night, so nobody gets hurt, you know? We just don't know where we can find that amount of explosives.
They would call us terrorists.
Well, they already do, right? The history of America, bomb making is how you teach truth to power, right? You wanna stop the pipeline, right? And this is where I'll look at everybody. So, let's stop the pipeline. Let's scare them. Okay, because Prosperon's projects are going to poison our communities for generations to come. They're already hanging them out to dry, right? Saginaw, Midland, Flushing, Flint, you name it.
Stop talking. You have them with the America and bombs bit. Just keep quiet, no matter how much you want to talk. People hate silence. Let them fill it.
And then you and I will toast each other over some tofu dogs.
Man, I miss steaks so much.
Go get one right now.
A method. I can't break character like that.
Right.
That girl of yours, Evie? She tasted.
Nig's Ava.
One hell of a work of the job.
Get off my book.
So sweet. You guys do the thing.
Right. Okay. So. I was getting inklings of this before, but is this a case then that this David guy is a Fed who went undercover with an eco-terrorist group and got too stuck into it, maybe? To the point where, as we saw earlier, he ends up blowing himself up.
I don't know.
Again, just the whole... I'm just throwing ideas, I'm just spitballing. Starting to think that might be the case. He either got too deep undercover and couldn't get out, or began sympathising with them and turned. Right, what was I looking for there?
So nobody gets hurt. 4 main support foundation.
Right, ah yeah, that was it. Bookmark that, because that's essentially their plan, isn't it? That's how they intend to, well, part of their plan is they intend to blockade a bridge or destroy a bridge. Right, okay. We've run out of videos on Green Storm. Although apparently there were 10, but obviously it only ever gives us 5. Right. What else have we got? Apart from 15 minutes left before I'm going to end this stream. We'll do one more search turn. Tell you what. As we learned at the start of this stream, the search bar is very precise. So let's look up Prince Charming 81. All as one word. Nothing. No. Not even as separate words. Snow White was next on my list. Oh, here we go. We've got a couple more. Well, obviously we've got that interview with the bloke from the DOJ that we watched earlier. But we've got a few more. Let's see. We'll watch these and then I'll call it there.
No sign of Snow White. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, wait. Yeah, no, here she comes. Here she comes. Yeah, Snow White is headed to the cottage. Target's a pair bonder, naturally outgoing in most social situations, regarded in more intimate settings, has a high aversion to conflict in public spaces. He will be attracted to an older man with life experience who has humility and self-awareness, is intellectually curious but not highly educated, and will respond to others with similar backgrounds, especially those who take leadership positions and take time to listen.
Wait a sec though, that's Ava. Who I thought was Snow White has just walked past.
Man with life
In fact, it looked like they were walking together for a bit.
conflict in public spaces.
Now they're focusing on
Take time to listen and mirror her opinions. She's 19, young, naive, and in her yearbook she says she wants to be a singer. She likes to think she's special, but she's just a kid from Detroit. Yeah, Snow White is in the cottage.
right. Okie doke. Let's try this one.
Why Snow White? For work?
Huh.
I just moved and it's a secret.
Not getting anything from this so far. How long's... Shit.
Why lie? I don't know you. You don't know me. Camp Talk takes care of the transaction. Everything's anonymous. Right?
Oh!
We can be honest with each other here.
Right, okay, so this has got to be the other side of that conversation he was having earlier with, who we later found out was Maxine. The French, not French cam girl.
It's totally different than in real life. And I have a boss. Well, I'd like to talk.
A talk? Yes, it is.
I'll let you know.
Yep, this fits in perfectly with the one of the clips of the cam girl from earlier.
Sure.
Right. Okay. Speaking of which...
Snow White evokes something a little dark. It is shorthand for asphyxiation or sleep fantasy. You know.
Yeah, yeah, it would, Will.
Don't you? What do you do, Prince Charming?
Yeah, we've seen this one. Yeah, this is
Short
the...
for work? You have serious eyes, but I see something a little wild inside. Well, no one is listening.
Right.
Tell me.
Yeah, we're not watching the rest of that. We've already seen it twice, I think.
And don't tell me it's Snow White. What?
Ah! I think he's talking to her again.
Okay. How much?
Yep. She had a conversation. Yeah. This is the other side of another conversation we saw with Maxine or Snow White earlier. We're getting in the weeds on this one, guys. We're getting in the weeds.
Michelle.
Who the fuck is Michelle?
I'm Michelle. I'm David.
I must have missed that.
Michelle. No, just getting used to it. Michelle, my baby.
So weird. I was singing that in my head as well then. Michelle by the Beatles. Michelle, ma belle, sont des mots qui vont très bien ensemble. Très bien ensemble.
I don't know what a Michelle looks like. Yeah. Yeah. I bet it does. Let me ask you another question.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you're right, Arms. Yeah, possibly.
Okay. Next time.
These graphics are... I know, right? They're almost lifelike, Big Dro. Right, I'm gonna...
Weird, isn't it?
It's almost as if it's actually really filmed footage. Right, so it turned out we jumped into that conversation well before... We jumped in where Snow White was mentioned. Let's watch the whole thing, and then that's where we'll end the stream for now. But your stage name is Big Dro 8, is it? Big Dro 7. And I will install that mod that gives you the search bar, because this is ridiculous. Oh, I hope I don't cop copyright for this, but yeah, that's Gimme Danger by the Rolling Stones.
Oh, come on.
Is it the Rolling Stones? Well, I hope whatever music is playing doesn't trigger copyright for some reason. I'm sure there's a song called Gimme Danger by the Rolling Stones. As you've probably worked out, I was always more of a Beatles fan than the Stones, but... Oh god, he's turned it off.
You have. Mm-hmm. Well, I was relaxing talking to you. Yeah, I mean, I've got a therapist back home, but, you know, he doesn't get it, so. Yeah, maybe. I think there's a connection here, right? And plus, we both have similar jobs. So.
Gimme Shelter. Yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking of. But, yeah, that... I was just slightly worried that might have tripped copyright, but, yeah.
Well, I come from a cop's family. And I've always wanted to help people. But police work is just too messy for me, so... Yeah. And ever since high school, it's been a dream of mine to be a special agent. Well, we can't all be astronauts, right?
I think, Arms, I think you might have had something earlier.
Yeah.
I think you might have had something earlier, Arms, when you mentioned that Maxine might have been just somebody he was venting to because he was... I know you didn't explicitly say this, but I kind of got this from what you were saying in the chat. Maxine, then, or Snow White, or whoever the fuck Michelle is a cam girl he's just venting to because he feels, obviously with him being undercover. Right, yeah. Because he's undercover, he can't talk about like his work and what he's doing to anyone else, so he's picked a online cam girl. And possibly, given what we've already seen, accidentally draws her into the investigation. We'll find out. We'll watch the rest of this and then I'll close out the stream, but
yeah, it is.
That's what I'm starting to
You know,
suspect.
The rush, the adrenaline you get is nothing like it. You lie to people and they believe you.
As opposed to an offline. Well, yeah.
I sleep like a rock at night because I know I'm helping people. So.
You know what I'm saying, though, Will.
What's your real name? And don't tell me it's Snow White.
There we go.
What?
We rejoined it where we started watching that one. Right. Okay. Well. Okay. We've got somewhere to go. We've got somewhere to go with this investigation. And I hope you'll join me next time. I'm going to end it here. 10:30 was my cutoff for tonight. Let's have a... Right, alright. Let's have a look at some of the shit I've bookmarked before we leave.
8 months till the next convergence. Just follow the protocol and stick to the plan.
So the convergence, like I say, I think I'm right on that. I think the convergence refers to joining two oil pipelines, maybe. We also had this.
Crazy! I sent those videos yesterday. It'll take about a week before they can verify who you are, what you said.
And then we had the explosion on the boat, which... Jesus Christ. So something's happened. Yeah, alright, I see it now, Arms. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that looks more like explosives. I missed that. We'll just check out the explosion again. We'll go out on an explosive ending again. There we go.
Water is life.
Well, there we are. What can I say other than join me next time we do this, which this is going to be the evening stream game. So whatever day I decide to do an evening stream next week, that will be where we pick this up. Everything else, it's going to be things like Metal Gear and stuff like that. For now, though,
yeah.
Thanks for watching. Peace out. Peace off. I'm going to have a quick look for someone to raid. Shut the game off, actually. Where is it? Settings. No. Shut down. There we go. Session data will be stored. Yeah. All right. Who live? Let's see. This is just for those watching on Twitch. Those watching on YouTube, just go find something else to watch. There's no one watching on YouTube, but just go find something else. There's a pretty decent video about that cunt Mama Max you could sit through. A couple of them. There's no one live on Twitch either that I could follow. That I could raid.
No, really? Well, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
So I will just end. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. Peace out. Peace off. Love you all. Except you, and you know
Right.
who you are.